Hi, welcome back to Mastering the Language Arts with me, Mr. Granados. And today I'm going to be talking about my beliefs about a teacher's role in teaching, in the science and the art of teaching. I believe that a teacher should be the mentor of a student. He should be almost like a third parent to a student. He should be a person to look up to and of good moral character. So let's begin there. Moral character. I think that a person who is a good teacher is also a good example to his students in life. So why should a student listen to anything that a teacher says if he is not someone that should be listened to begin with? I think from there you get the idea of respect. If a teacher embodies respect for students, then students will be living in a culture of respect in the classroom. The classroom should be a micronism of respect. Teachers should respect their students and expect that respect coming from them, because no one is being disrespected in any way. So it's no excuse to disrespect anybody. So you create a system of mutual respect that if it's broken, there are consequences, which leads me up to discipline. Discipline is very important because it doesn't have to be authoritarian. It can be. It has to be based on that respect principle. What I mean by this is if a teacher treats everyone the same, I go back to the idea of the same, and treats them justly, then you won't have any problems. It's because if students know what is expected of them, then they will either do it or not do it. And then when they do it, things will go fine in the classroom. If they don't do it, there will be consequences, which will either be a bad grade or a detention, a trip to the principal's office. Those are the consequences, of course. But I feel like there shouldn't ever be a feeling of threat, of a threatening environment in the classroom. It should always be based on respect, and the idea that if I treat you as a dignified human being, you will treat me as a dignified human being back. And if you violate that, then our arrangement is all mucked up, and we must intervene somehow through punishment of somehow. Unfortunately, now when I say treating students the same, I don't mean the same. Everyone is different. Every person is different and must be treated with their own accommodations. What I mean by the same is like they are treated in a way that lets them know that they are worth something, that they belong, and that can be that can be done in several ways. That can be done by just saying hello to them in the hallway. This can be done by asking them about their game or their swim meet or the play they're in. This makes them feel worthy, and once again generates that system and classroom culture of respect, which I feel is very important. Now, so once again, this is what I believe as what a teacher should be in the community, and how he plays out for the student, how he should be for the student in the secondary level. And a lot of this comes from my background and what led me to be a teacher, and what still drives me as I become a teacher, a better teacher, excuse me. Hopefully I have shared with you what are some of my beliefs of what teachers should be in the student's life, and hopefully this helps you understand where I'm coming from, and maybe helps you think of teaching philosophies of your own. Once again, this has been Mastering the Language Arts with Mr. Granados. Thank you, and join me for my next video.